All right. All right. Should be good here in just a moment. Should be good. 1-0 to Josh Naylor after a fun day yesterday. I wonder how today goes. Ooh, getting everything up. It's 2 away. Top of the first, no score. 1-1 to Naylor as he fouls a pitch away. Sounds like I missed quite a fun game yesterday. Very unfortunate. Ball 2. Oh, is there no audio? Oh, hold on a moment. Oh, I gotta do something real fast. The Tigers challenge that call. It'll be ruled a strike. So 3-1 or 2-2. Tigers challenge that. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, audio's good. Let me just change something around. All right, there we go. Everything's moving good now. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. Fouled away, it'll remain 2-2. I gotta log in really fast. Should be this. That's not gonna work. That should be Naylor strikeout looking. They challenged another one. Where's my shit? What the fuck? Where are the games? Oh, there we go. All right, that'll be a strikeout on Naylor. Nice job by Flaherty. 1-2-3 first inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first. We'll see Carpenter. What's up? Yeah, I seen that basketball. Carpenter, McGonigal, Torres, Green, Dingler, Keith, Torkelson, McKinstry, and Perez. Carpenter, McGonigal, and Torres to lead it off. Castillo is on the mound. We'll see how that goes. We have we don't really hit him that well, but he should be hittable. We'll see. Yeah, it was an interesting game, and then the Tigers plunked Naylor in the shoulder. Pretty funny. Finally, after he trucks Kerry Carpenter in the ALDS, after he trucks what's his name, pretty bad. All right, sorry, my YouTube app crashed. But yeah, very interesting escalation of events there. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if there's any follow up on any drama today here in the bottom of the first. If anyone gets plunked or, wears one as retaliation. Clearly, the Mariners feel the Tigers hit them on purpose, so. I don't know though. I've come to the conclusion that if you continuously try to intentionally injure another team's players, you know, should there be slack given to the guy? Yeah, he ran through McGonigal Friday, and then on Saturday, yesterday in the ALDS he ran through Carpenter. It's like, well, how much more should the Tigers take from this guy? And then I think he did the batting glove thing. I think that was after he had been. If it was before, then it's like there's 3 things for a reason to hit a guy: swing and strike 1. At least in my opinion. Fought away by Carpenter at 0-1. Or he's swinging a miss, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there. Fought away at 0-2. Do 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 do. Charge. Ball one. But yeah, if you guys haven't done so, drop a like, help stream out, get some people in here, especially if you're not saying anything, which is everybody but basketball. Make sure you drop a like, help stream out. Otherwise, I don't know. Whatever you want to be the situation can be the situation, I suppose. Josh Naylor also went sliding into second base very hard. Well, that was after he got hit, so that's I don't really care for retaliation. You know what I mean? He just got hit near in the head. He was in a bad mood. Fouled away. We have another foul. That's going to be the fifth pitch of the at bat. It'll be 1-2 yet again coming up. Pitch number 6 to open the game. Oh yeah, Castillo's right-handed. All right. Another foul ball. We'll do another 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Carp just hasn't found one he liked yet to put it forward. Oh, my YouTube app keeps crashing for some reason. Wonder if I need to upgrade it or update it. Yeah, it looks like it. I won't have an app for a second. I gotta update YouTube. For some reason, it keeps crashing on my device. I think he fouled another one away. So the 8th pitch will be ball 2. So it's 2-2, 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is quite the long affair here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ball 3, number 9. So we'll see what pitch 10 is. Ball 10, or pitch 10 could be a walk for carry. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, they got up to like $200 to $900 somewhere in that range to see Scooball's rehab start. Pretty crazy. And on the 10th pitch of the at-bat, Carpenter flies out to left center field. Pretty deep fly out, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to, get it anywhere. Unfortunate. So we have one away here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, it wasn't that deep. It was more down the left field line. Either way, he flies out to left field. One out. Here's McGonigal. One out. And the first pitch will be strike one. He fouled the pitch away. Quite a few fouls this inning already from the Tigers. Ball one. Yeah, them first 3 or 4 innings of Scooball pitching is going to be quite literally hell for that team that they're playing. But hey, they get good exposure. You know what I mean? There's going to be a ton of people watching their games. That'll probably feel pretty cool for them, to be honest. 1-2. So it's hard to feel bad for him, McGonigal strikes out swinging 2 away. Unfortunate at bat there for old KM number 7. I think he wears 7, right? I don't even actually remember his number. It might be in the 20s. Can't remember. Either way, here's Torres with 2 down and nobody on. Bottom of the first, no score. All right. That'll be fouled away. It's 1-2 on Torres. Hopefully the Tigers are able to hit like they unlike yesterday. Couldn't get no offense going. Score 32 straight runs and you got 0. It's like sheesh. They're gonna say, yeah, that's gonna be ruled strike 3. Torres is out. We'll head to the. Wait, what's it saying? Yeah, so that'll be strike 3, and we'll head to the bottom or top of the second. It'll be Arena, Raleigh, and Canzone. Arena, Raleigh, and Canzone here in the top of the second of a no-score game. I mean, maybe. It just depends on if the game gets chippy or not. It could go absolutely nowhere, and there's like no real tension for today's game. But, hey, somebody throws inside. Someone takes it a weird way. You never know. This has been a pretty chippy series, so... I guess we'll find out. I'm going to say no, though, because the Tigers typically don't like to do that. And I don't think the Mariners do either. But I don't know. I think Josh Naylor specifically might like to fight and fuck around. But either way, if you guys can, drop a like, help the stream out, especially if you're not going to say anything, which is every single person here except basketball. Make sure you drop the like, help the stream out, get some people in here, maybe some people that'll talk, make the stream a little bit more fun for me. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you. But yeah, if you're not really chatting, make sure you're dropping like, helping the stream out, pushing the stream out to places. Helps us out a ton. Plus, we try to hit a like goal of 20 every stream, and we're at 6 right now, maybe 7. We're at about 7 right now, which is pretty good. But we'd like to hit the like goal of 20, so if you could help us, thank you. If not, well, I hope your air conditioning goes out. Hell yeah, Jonathan. Always go Tigers. Though it would be pretty sweet to be good, though. But it's always go Tigers, even if we're bad. One of those two? Maybe. (1-0), and then the 1-0 is a fly out to center field. Perez makes the play. 1 out, nobody on. Good start to the second. Here's Raleigh. By the way, it's 0-1. Do 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 do. 1-1. Ah, damn, they're going to get a hit. Hopefully it's just a single. Nope, that's going to be at least a double. And that'll be a double for Raleigh with the 1-1, or with 1 on and nobody, or with 1 out and nobody on. Keep getting them mixed up. Bounces off the MGM sign, and he rolls in a second. Pretty easy. I think Sweeney's wasn't on the 40-man roster. I don't think you're right. I think Sweeney's been on like the 60-day disabled list all year. I don't think he was on the 40-man. And I also think if you're on the long-term disabled list, I don't think you count toward the 40-man like if you're on the 60. So I don't think that's a correct sentiment. Not like Sweeney was on the 10-day IL. That'll be line to the short. Nice play by Torque at first. Little line drive that Torque was able to snag into his glove. Now up is Wilson with the runner at second. 2 down. Top 2. No, I mean, dude, the move is easy. You just get rid of Zach Short. I don't know why people overcomplicate what we have to do to move up Max Anderson. If you're calling up Max Anderson, the move is simple. You just cut Zach Short. You don't even have to fuck around. It's not a hard decision to make. Zach Short is here to play shortstop. Max Anderson is probably a primary shortstop, can play third. If you're going to make that move to bring him up, you just get rid of Short because you don't need him anymore. And that would also mean that Baez is going to be ruled out for the year if that move happens. So, What's up, Don? You're at the game? Nice, man. Hell yeah. Hopefully you have a good time. Those are always good-ass seats to get into, the left field seats. Yeah. We'll see if we see you in your crab hat. Says Sweeney is on the 40-man. Well, he wouldn't be anymore. He just was shut down for the season. So he's still on the 40-man and he's shut down for the year? Something ain't computing on that. And they get a strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the second. They get Wisdom there. I'm gonna look at something. Oh, these are pitchers. No, these is everybody. No, these are pitchers. Oh, you're right. He is on this 30-day. Or on the 40-man. All right, yeah, just get rid of him. Well, you probably don't want to do that. I don't know, actually, what you do with that. Either way, the move is simple. You just get rid of Zach Short. You don't got to complicate this. He's here till either Baez is back or they're ready to move up Anderson, which will be probably pretty soon. Yeah, I don't care about that conversation. Who cares, dude? Who gives a shit? They're not ready to call him up. I'm so tired of this never-ending conversation about calling people up now. I'm sorry, I'm checked out of it. Jonathan, I know it's fun for people to sit here and speculate why we're not doing things. I just don't. We've done this for 2 months now. We did it for all of May and most of April. I don't care to continuously talk about who we should be calling up and why we haven't yet. I don't care. That's my new stance on it. They'll call them up when they're ready. Maybe he can't feel worth the fuck. I don't know, dude. Maybe the last thing we need is another left-handed bat that probably can't hit lefties. That'd be fun. That's actually what we should add to the lineup. Another left-handed bat. Maybe if Max Anderson was a righty, he'd be up here. Unless he is a righty and I sound like a jackass. But I don't think so. I feel like I've only seen him hit left-handed. Could have him mixed up, though. I don't know. Throws right-handed. Kevin McGonigal throws right-handed, bats left-handed. You're right. Anderson is a righty. I remember that. I'm getting. Yeah, that's right. I knew it was McGonigal that's left-handed. I mixed that up from last year. Why he's still in the minors? Because he needs to be there. That's why he's there. Who knows? They'll move him up at some point. We probably won't see Max Anderson this year. He's hitting like 250 right now. The power's finally starting to come a little bit for him this year, which is nice to see. That'll be fouled away. Counter remain 2-2 on green. Strike one. Or strike out, sorry. 1 out. I don't know why I thought that was strike one. Yeah, you're right. He is right-handed. That's my fault. I straight up had him mixed up batting-wise with someone else. I'm a big dumb idiot on that one. My guess on why he's not called up, they just don't want to yet. Probably wouldn't play a lot. Is my guess. I don't fucking know. You'd have to ask them. 1-1. On Dingler. I'm wondering why. You know, I mean, it's fun to wonder why, but at some point, it's kind of like, yeah, we've already gone over all the potential reasons. There isn't much more to talk about here with that. You know, I wish there were. Three one now on Dingler. What's up, Ranking? By the way, it'll be 3-2 now. Dingler lines out. That'll be 2 away. Oh, there's a blad from the last stream. No, I don't hold grudges. They probably went to Kevin doing Rookie of the Year, and next year they could. I mean, I don't think Anderson will qualify as a rookie at this point this year, would he? Because at some point he's going to be well past like service time requirements. You know what I mean? It's like, well, does he going to get 190 at bats? When does that happen? And if that's the case, then you just kind of got to time out when he might get called up, probably like July sometime after the trade deadline. 0-2, 2 away. We're up at 10 whole likes right now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, it'll remain 0-2 on Keith. Tigers make Castillo look like such a good pitcher. Super unfortunate. But I doubt winning awards has literally anything to do with why Max Anderson isn't called up. So the Tigers can ensure back-to-back rookies of the year. I don't think they're making moves with that in mind. Emerson, Pareda, and Young. If they're moving people based on rookie or not this year, it would be because of contract control rather than the awards. I don't think people really make moves based on like, yeah, this guy, we're going to draft him. Why? He could be rookie of the year. You know, let's not call up a guy that would improve our team for our chances to win 2 rookie of the year. I don't think that's a decision process. You know what I mean? Basketball. And if that does cross your team's mind, you want everybody fired. That's false news, Raking. What's up, D? Yeah, you can't win every game though. That's actually very fake news. It's always been fake news. From the get-goes, for now 2 years, I've been telling everybody that that's fake news. I think so 2024, 2025, 2026. So basically for 3 years now, I've been exposing the fake news of Scooball trades. Yeah, Twitters are liars. Here's another report from Twitter from Bob Nightingale. The Tigers are telling teams that Tarek Scooball is currently off the market. Wow, guess who was right the entire time and has been every single time Tarek Scooball trades get brought up? Me. Every fucking time. If you guys can use rumors from the internet, guess what I can do? I can use the same thing to make me look more right than you. Because that's the most recent update from Bob Nightingale, is that the Tigers aren't really willing to move Scooball. So once again, unless some team comes to us with the most retarded trade offer of all time, and we take that because that would be the smart thing to do, we're not trading Scooball. I'm telling you, the price to get him is so high. No one team can afford to do that. That will not be held as a strike. Are they challenging that? Emerson is the hitter, by the way. Yeah, he challenged that. It'll be 1-1. That missed really low. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, you could assume he's going to get traded. Nothing. I wouldn't trade Tarek Scooball. I don't think a team has what I realistically want, which would be a rookie that's hitting like above 250 right now on their team, like 3 to 4 top of their top prospects. Then maybe another one, maybe four top picks and like a rookie that's like producing. I wouldn't even flinch. I'd be like, yeah, if you want the guy who can win a Cy Young next year if he stays healthy, and maybe make it your team win a World Series this year, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's never been real, Jonathan. It's all just stupid people making up dumb rumors. You remember over the winter when he was about to be traded to the Dodgers for the entire winter for 2 weeks? Or just sign him long term for the rest of his career. See, Raking, you forget that there's another option. My team has more money than your team and most teams in baseball. And we could just sign him for the rest of his career as a Tiger. Which is probably what we're going to do in the offseason. And then I'm going to take the biggest victory lap on every dipshit who is like, the Tigers aren't going to sign Scooball long term. Yeah, my team does spend money, though. That's good. That'll be called a strike, and they don't challenge it in time, so it'll be 0-1. The hitter is Parade, I think is how you say it. Pareda? He bunts the runner over to third. So runner at third, 1 away. Nice job by the Tigers. They didn't fuck up on the bunt there. Always a big pleasure to see Detroit not screw that up. Either way, here's the leadoff hitter Young with 1 on. The runner's at third and only 1 away. Not exactly a great spot if you're the Tigers. See if they can do something. Yeah, you guys don't have more money than the Tigers, though. That's my point. We can just pay and sign our players long term. We have a pretty strong. That'll be a base hit, son of a bitch. Tigers have a good, strong history of signing players that are worth it to long-term contracts, so I'll live on that. Only player we really didn't get was Max Scherzer, and that's because he got like a few million more dollars from the Nationals and the guarantee to be an ace. So, you know, it's not really our fault. He liked it here. We got outbid by a few million, and fucking Nationals offered him the ace spot. Can't really compete with that. That'll be called strike. We'll see if they challenge it. Umpire ain't giving shit. Fucking just wide ass strike zone from this ump. Julio just takes it though. It'll be 0-1. 1-1 now on the ball. I guess. He could have challenged it if he didn't agree with it being a strike. Most likely that gets called a strike, though. It hits enough of the plate. Yeah, I don't care for rumors anyway. I never have. Unless it happens, it won't happen. 2-1. I don't know. The challenge for Detroit, he's been calling them good. Some umpires have wider zones. Some umpires have tighter zones. That'll be a swing and strike. It's 2-2. Rick, you're not doing a very good job trying to trigger anybody today. I'll give your efforts like a D. I don't even know if I'll give you that. Don't care about hockey. I don't even know who that is. Is that the goalie? No, whatever, dude. Sometimes I wish my team could get a double play. Well, there's no force out at home when there's a runner at third and no runner at first or second. So they'd have to tag the runner out at home. So, yeah, I mean, if there's a force out, yeah, take the ball home immediately. That's your first play, bases loaded ground ball. You go home with it. Otherwise, you probably just try to get the sure out. 2-0 Naylor. Runner at first, 2 away. Yeah, I said all that. See, Rake, you're so fast and you're so eager to try to get me, you didn't listen all the way. So now you're retarded. Yeah, I said all that. I hope you should have listened before you started typing. You fucking retard. The first out at base loaded. Yeah, I know. I said all those things. Thanks for repeating me. Good job. You're very good. You're doing very good, buddy. And the fat piece of shit will flare out into foul territory. He's probably wanting to run right into a tiger for no fucking reason because he flew out. He's fat and fat boy raging. Sucks to be as fat as him. I wonder if he knows because of his obesity, Josh Naylor, that he'll die before like 70 because he's a big fat retard. Torkelson, McKinstry, and Perez. 7-8-9, bottom of the third, 1-0 Mariners. I do wonder that. If his gross monstrosity size, if he knows with his small fucking stupid brain that he'll die from obesity one day. Oh, he deserved it. Oh no, it's because he keeps running over our players and trying to injure our team. So he had to wear one. Personally, I would have actually hit him in the head, not the shoulder. Um, if he wants to like keep intentionally trying to injure our team, he should start wearing them a lot more often. In my opinion, I think more teams will start throwing at Josh Naylor. Very dirty player. If I remember right, as a Mariner so far, he's in the ALDS. He ran in the baseline and just shoved Kerry Carpenter for some reason. Could have just tagged him. Shoulder checked Kevin McGonigal the other day. Threw a sliding mid at Dylan Dingler. Then after he got hit, he dirty slid into second. I've seen him slide into second against the Blue Jays and jump up to break up a double play. Literally broke it up with his head. Really just a scumbaggy, dirty player who deserves to be hit. That's why he's Bush League and he gets what he deserves. If I managed a team, I would literally tell them to hit him every single time he came to bat. One, he's not a threat on the bases in any capacity. So yeah, I'd put his dumb fat ass on via hit by pitch every single at bat. He's not going to do anything on my base pass anyway. Except try to kill one of our players by sliding into second base, I suppose. And Torkelson will, I think he pops out. It flies out, I guess. I guess that's a fly out. That's why we hit him, for his shit play and his continued attempts since last year's ALDS, and really since he was a member of your shit organization. That's why we drilled that fat retard. Any more questions that you probably already knew the answers to? Oh, and 2. No, I think they said they're gonna put a guy in the bullpen for a piggyback guy. It's June 7th. McKinstry will strike out 2 away. Really? Hold on a sec. Huh. What about the playoffs last year when it actually mattered? Didn't we come into your building and didn't we sweep you guys in Cleveland? What happened here? Why'd we win this series? If y'all own us. We beat you in the regular season. Congratulations, little buddy. Congratulations. We beat you in the regular season. Cool, bro. That's awesome. That's what Cleveland is. You're a regular season team. We get it, little bro. That's all right. That's all right, little bro. One day you'll find out it's the playoffs that actually matter. Maybe you guys will stop blowing at every single playoffs that you make as soon as you run into a team that isn't below 500. Oh, that's out of play. Or spends more than $5 million on their roster. Well, we've been outgunned. Yeah, no shit. Your roster's worth $85 million. You're playing a team worth 280. No wonder Cleveland never makes it to the World Series. Or lost to the fucking Cubs. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, yeah, your roster's from fucking Payless. You got a motherfucking great value-ass roster. Yeah, again, regular season accomplishments. Congratulations on your great regular season last year. What happened when you guys played us in the playoffs? You lost. We made it further than you, and you're trying to talk shit. That's hilarious. Learn how to win in the playoffs before your team can talk shit to me. I don't talk to playoff wildcard losers. We're in a new year, so I don't care about last year's regular season. Oh, damn, Perez fouled the ball off himself. I hope he's all right. He's been pretty good pain, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, hey, why did you guys cave and change your team name? How come you guys are so pussy? I've never seen a soft organization. Yes, sponsors. We'll change our name. Please stop. Don't take away our money. Please don't take away our money that we don't spend on the team. We'll change our name to the Guardians. Yes, sir. That's your team, dude. Your team's a bunch of bitches, dude. You can't talk shit until your team goes back to being the Indians, dog. How embarrassing. How could you even talk shit right now? I just realized this. Your team changed their name because they got bullied on the internet by like SJWs. Y'all literally did that. You guys, like pink hair and purple haired like progressives made you guys the Cleveland Guardians, and you're trying to act like your team is better than mine. My team's been the Detroit Tigers for like 100 years. I don't even know what a Guardian is. That'll be a foul ball. Perez is staying in the game. Yeah, we're literally out of the five. We're 5.5 out the wild card as well, and we're getting very healthy, and we're starting to look a lot better. Starbucks left Cleveland? Probably. It's a dog shit place to be. Nobody wants to be in Cleveland. We're going to be a team's worst nightmare to play in the playoffs if we're healthy, by the way. We have like 5 starting pitchers. We have 6 starting pitchers. That's fun. As long as Casey's healthy, we're a fucking problem. Yeah, and we're not, basketball. Don't engage with he knows we're not in last place. I think are we just behind the Twins now? Oh, Seattle. Oh, I have no problem with Seattle. Seattle's cool. Seattle's a good baseball team. They're fun to watch. I just don't like Josh Naylor because fuck Josh Naylor. Hey, Perez gets a hit. He bloops it in there. That'll be a single for old Wenciel Perez. Yeah, I have no beef with Seattle. I like playing their teams usually. They're fun. Oh, that wasn't a bloop. It went off the. I thought that blooped. All right, it went off the shortstop or third baseman's glove and just kind of ricocheted into the outfield. Perez gets a hit. That should probably be an error. So I doubt they're going to rule that as a hit. Yeah, that'll be an error. He didn't get in front of that bitch. That's an error. Now, Wisdom and Perez are both lucky that that's in Detroit, and they're going to try to rule that as a hit, but I bet the MLB takes that over and changes it. Carpenter flies out to end the inning. It's 1-0, top of the 4th. Mariners lead 1-0, top 4. Ariza Reina, Raleigh, and Canzone. Canzone, however you say it. Yeah, by the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We have all of 11 right now. We try to hit 20 every stream, and if you don't leave a like, you're gay. That Cleveland Indians thing fucked him up, dude. Them motherfuckers do not like having that thrown in their face. By the way, I'm fully for the name change. I actually thought it was a good idea. That old name sucked. Well, actually, no, the name could have stayed. That dumbass organization should have got rid of Wahoo in like 2003. They should have been like, we'll always have this in our back pocket. And then winked at everybody and just made it the C. They'd still be the Indians right now. They would have never, all the pressure just would have went away. I promise that's what would have happened. But that goddamn Wahoo caused more trouble than you'd ever know in that World Series. That brutalized the chances of them keeping that team name. That was a horrific thing to watch, if I'm being honest. What happened in Cleveland was brutal. Similar to Washington. Corporate pressure really got to them, and their stadium sponsors made them change it. Very interesting moves were done there. Now, both teams messed up the name change. I think Guardians is an okay name, to be fair. But they had spiders right there, and they could have worked with Marvel or Sony and had Spider-Man as like a partial mascot. Again, they fucked that up. They already have the red and blue Spider-Man colors. Strike one to Arise Arena. So Arise Arena, Raleigh, and Carzone. And they could have, somehow done a deal with Sony to get Spider-Man up in there. And they fucked that all up. I personally believe. 1-1. That's also a team name they've had. I think that would have sounded cool. Cleveland Spiders. Would have been all over that. And then Washington, I don't know how they didn't get Red Wolves. They should have just paid the guy. Red Wolves was the greatest name I'd ever heard for a team, for a football team. And then they fucked that all up and went with... I'm telling you, if they had done better name changes, nobody would have ever cared that they changed those names. When it was Washington football team, everybody was like, actually, this goes kind of hard. And I'm not just like pigeonholing that No, everybody was cool with the Washington football team name because it was unique. It was kind of fun. It was different. And people were down with it. I'm telling you, nobody cried about the Washington football team. And then they went Commanders and everybody's like, yeah, we're going to be the Redskins again, actually, preferably. Arise Arena strikes out. Both teams have one challenge remaining. By the way, Arise Arena lost the challenge in that at-bat, so both teams are down to one challenge here in the top of the fourth. There's one away. Jack Thielen here this afternoon so far. Pretty good start. Let's hope he can keep it going. Damn, we're not getting... Two-oh. Yeah, swing and a miss. It's 2-1 on Raleigh with one away. 1-0 Mariners lead, top four. Do-do-do-do. I really want to be outside. It's a very nice day out. It's like 80 degrees and just sunny as shit. You can see the golden lights emitting from me from behind, indicating that it's a sunny day. Swing and strike two. It's 2-2. That's ball three. It's 3-2. Oh, come on, Flaherty, throw a strike. I'd imagine, yeah, it's a good day to sit out. And he strikes out swinging. Nice job by Flaherty to get the second out of the inning. That's Flaherty's fifth strike out of the game. Good outing so far. 1-0, top four, Mariners lead. Two away, though. Here's Canzone. Canzone, sorry. Canzone. Sometimes the letters are too small for me to read because I have terrible eyes. And he grounds out on the first pitch. Nice job. One away. Innings over. Let's head to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom four coming up. Tigers looking to make some kind of dent in this lead. Maybe tie it up, take a lead. Don't need much. McGonigal, Torres, Green. McGonigal, Torres, and Green. 2, 3, 4. We're in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Mariners. Kind of a quick game so far to some extent. Game started 10 minutes ago at 2:25. It's 2:35. We're already in the bottom of the fourth. Incredible game speed, truly. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. We have 12 right now. We try to hit 20 every stream. Helps the stream out. It gets more people in here. It gets more people to the channel. Just it's a good way to interact with the stream, which, we try to get with chats or with likes, 1 and 2. Do so, or I don't have a good one right now. I haven't thought of anything funny in a little while about what happens if you don't press like, but you should do so. Or else whenever you eat fried chicken, it'll kind of just be a little disappointing. You don't want that curse either. You think you're about to bite into a properly seasoned, well battered, what is that? They put the proper amount of fucking chicken breading on there. Then you bite in, it's just all skin. There ain't even a piece of chicken in there. Or you bite in, it's such a thin layer of chicken skin, it's just all chicken. You don't even get skin. It's like a painted on skin. Or even worse, it's fake chicken. Fake fried chicken. So it's like fried tofu or something that looks like chicken. That they like kind of made all sad looking like chicken. Like it's disgusting. Truly. That's what'll happen to you if you don't press like. That's how your chicken eating experiences will go for 750 years. This is a bloodline curse, by the way. Don't do it to yourself or your future family or your ancestors, your future descendants. They'll know of your great treachery and why they can't eat chicken because it kind of just is a disappointing meal every time a little bit. 1-0. It's the most inconvenient blood curse to put on people, and that just shows that I'm not a very powerful man. Hooray, McGonigal homered! Yeah, that's a pretty rare. That's only like his 4th of the year, I think, right? Hell yeah, number 4 for McGonigal. All right, we tied the game up at 1, just what we were looking for. We didn't need a lot. We just needed 1. 1-1 now. Second pitch of the at-bat. He blasts it halfway up that was a pretty good shot, too. No doubter off the bat. Here's Gleyber Torres now with nobody on and a run scored. No one out, no one on. Here's Torres. Yes, sir. McGonigal with the solo shot. Yeah, especially with that White Sox guy not able to play for a while. They go pretty inside on Torres. That may be the retaliation we've been thinking's coming. 1-0. For a guy who stands very far off the plate, I don't know why that was so close to hitting him. Damn, dude, they're trying to sterilize Gleyber Torres. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Strike 1 is 1-1. Strike 2, it's called strike 2, but yeah, it's a strike. 1-2. That's probably a lot worse than hitting someone in the head is to throw at a guy's dick. I can't lie. Did anyone else see how far that pitch to Torres went inside, or am I crazy? And where that looked like it hit him nearly in the dick if he wouldn't have gotten out of the way. And I'm telling you, I feel like that's a far worse place to aim a baseball than someone's head that's in a very protective helmet. By the way, it's 2-2 again. Nice job by Torres to stay alive. We'll see the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. I mean, nobody wants to admit that out loud or agree with that. They can agree with me on that, but we all know, like, it's if they would have actually hit him in the dick region, that's probably a hell of a lot worse than whatever the hell we were going to do with Naylor. Ball 3. Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ah, damn it. Torres will get out on a ground out. You kind of just hit it to second baseman and you flipped it over to first. It was a little chopper. Wasn't sure if they were going to get him. Quite the stretch. Nice play at first, to be fair, by Naylor. Green's up with 1 away. All right. There we go. 1-2, 2 away. Riley flew out. I missed that at bat. He must have got out kind of quick. And Dingler strikes out. Looking, where was that fucking pitch at? Is he going to challenge it? He challenges that because that was damn near a foot off the plate. Most likely that'll be changed to a ball, so it'll probably be 2-2 coming up. Can't imagine that staying called strike, and it wasn't. 2-2. All right, Dingler wins the challenge. Tigers will hold on to their last one. Bottom 4, it's a 1-1 game on a Kevin McGonigal solo homer this half inning. There's 2 away with a 2-2 count for Dingler. Fouls a pitch away, we'll get another 2-2. Bum, 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 bum. Counts full now, 3-2. Missed with the ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat, so a couple long at-bats this half inning's always nice to see. Top 5, or top 4, bottom 4 still. 3-2. My brain just ran through every half inning. It was like bottom. Dingler will ground out. That ends the inning. Unfortunately, we'll have to head to the top of the fifth. It's a 1-1 game. Wisdom, Emerson, and Pereda? One of those two. Wisdom, Emerson, and the 9-hitter Pereda, the catcher. 7-8-9. Top 5, 1-1 game. McGonigal ties it on a solo homer. Yeah, it's good way to come back a little bit. At least keep it tied. Ugh. The ideal way to be. Stretch out a little bit. Hopefully the Tigers. Hopefully anyway. Nobody wants to see the Mariners win. The Mariners got a bad guy on their team named Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor is the devil himself. He, from what I've heard, this is all alleged. I don't know if this is true or not. It probably isn't. I probably heard this from a guy who made it all up. But I heard from someone allegedly, again, probably not true, that Josh Naylor likes to go to the hospitals, pick up newly born babies, and slam them into the ground as hard as he can. And then yell out, like, look what you made me do. And then a bunch of his fans defend him as he's the victim. You know, he goes around knocking players over, and then the second somebody hits him, everyone's like, oh, why would you do that to Josh Naylor? It's like, I don't know. It's kind of the situation where a bully gets punched back. I don't know why I went on a Josh Naylor rant. I don't like that. I can't wait for the series to be over with for the year. I don't think we have to play these guys again, which is really nice. Unless we both make the playoffs and have to inevitably play each other in the playoffs again, which would make sense. Top 5. Well, shit. Wisdom got a hit. That's not a good start to the inning. 1 on, nobody out. Shit, that's not a good sign at all. Let's see. They haven't pitched yet. Ball 1. Scuba has 5 strikeouts. Has he only faced 5 people? The 1-2 now on Emerson with 1 on and nobody out. Excuse me. Hey, they get Emerson striking out. Now up is the 9-hitter Pereda. Don't know. Bar. All right. We got 0-1 on Beretta. I'm guessing they challenged that call because that was not a strike. He did just let that shit go for some reason. 1-1. What up, Kenny? Called strike 2. It's 1-2. What's up, Gibbs? How's it going? Doing good. How are both of you doing? Hopefully you're both doing well. If not, I'm gonna have to ask you to get the fuck out of my building. No. 2-2. Did they? Is it officially over? The number 9 hitter Pareda grounds out or lines out to the right fielder. Runner has to stay at first. 1 on, 2 out. We're in the top of the 5th of a 1-1 game. Called strike 1. Oh, it's chilly in this fucking room. It's 1-1. Anyway, it's 2-2 now after a called strike. Went to the Tigers game Friday. It was nice to get to watch them. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hell yeah. What NASCAR race is in Michigan today? 3-2. Not idea. Top 5, 2 away. 3-2 count here for the leadoff hitter Young. Runners at first. It's a 1-1 game. Top 5, 2 away. 3-2 count. Throw a strike, Jack. Hit him. And he strikes him out. Hell yeah, just like we ordered. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers keep it tied at 1-1. Keith, Torkelson, McKinstry to try to generate some points here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a torque bomb. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart up real quick, and I'll be back in a moment. It's the Cup Series at MIS. Oh, nice. Yeah, Jack's been dealing, really, it's last like 4 if you ignore the defensive mistakes. Be right back. They're not making catastrophic errors behind Flaherty all game or just dumb decisions, and it's showing pretty hard. Be right back in 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. What we got? 1-0 or 2 down. A 1 count. Damn. Oh, it's fun. Damn. All right. What starting pitchers do you think need to get moved to the bullpen? I don't know. They'll probably end up moving Montero based on his last start. It'll probably all depend on I don't know what they're gonna decide. I'm guessing Montero becomes the piggyback guy, but I don't know. They should probably go with Flaherty as that. We'll see though. Hey, there we go. A little 2-out piece of hitting. I think it was a mistake fielding wise that got us down to second. But hey, a nice error, and we're at second base now. A little bit of magic there for McKinstry. Perez is up now with 1 on and 2 out. Runner at second. Yeah, Melton will be a starter. I'm guessing Skubal will be a starter. I'm guessing Mize, Verlander. I'm guessing like fucking Flaherty gets the 5. The Montero goes 6 as extra starter, just in case guy, or a piggyback starter for like Verlander or, you know. Why would they need to move 2? Fouled away, it's 0-1. Well, Job isn't back yet. He isn't coming back right away. It's not crystal clear. Um, oh, Framber Valdez, you're right. Yeah, probably Flaherty and Morton, Montero go to the bullpen. Everyone else been good. Then you give yourself a much stronger bullpen with arms like Flaherty and Montero coming out of the pen potentially. I don't know. That could work. Perez, Carpenter, and McGonigal. Bottom of the 5th. It's still 1-1. Oh, wait. No, that's the end of the inning. I forgot. Perez just, it's 1-2 on Perez. Why did I think the inning just ended? I'm not very smart. Anyway, 2-2. And now it'll end the inning as Perez will line out. Naylor makes a snag. I have no idea with Parker Meadows. He may miss the year. He got it. Didn't his arm get broke? Rodriguez, Naylor, Arena, 2, 3, and 4. Tough part of the lineup do appear in the top of the 6. Top 6, Rodriguez, Naylor, Arena. Might limit Job quite a bit. Yeah, I'd imagine Job will. I doubt he'd probably be a bullpen guy when he comes back for this year if he does. Be right back. Gonna go get some soda. All right. Now we wait for the top of the sixth to get underway. Sorry, I had to get some soda pop. Madden will get. Madden will be out of the bullpen. We have a whole bunch of guys you can just kind of move around right now that aren't that good. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really worry about roster moves too much. Someone will get sent down. Swing and strike one. You never know who gets sent down and for what reason. Could be offensive players moved around for one of the pitchers. Maybe they want to go a little pitcher heavy. Or I don't know. Maybe Bo Brisky will get sent to AAA to work on his control issues. 0-2. Ball one, it's 1-2 on Rodriguez. I don't know. Again, like I've always said, I'm not a big speculator kind of person. I don't know. Your moves could all be right. Probably are. I don't know. I just know they said Ty Madden was getting moved to the bullpen, so I'm guessing that means he's not getting sent back down to AAA. Oh, bug on my. Ah, damn, he gets hit. One moment, I'm just going to go toss this ant in the garbage. That'll be a double for Rodriguez. Bad way to start off an inning. Now up is Naylor. All right. Well, that's not a great way to begin. Maybe Holton. Maybe who knows? Maybe everybody will be sent down. Maybe they'll send Vest and the whole team down for the AAA team. They'll just swap. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like sitting here speculating about every player in the bullpen because that's all we're gonna eventually do is just be like, what about this guy? Well, what about that guy? What about this guy? And I hate doing that. And that'll be a base hit. It looks like back-to-back doubles for Flaherty given up. 2-1, Guardians lead. Arena up to hit. 2-1, Mariners. Couple doubles in a row. Torque deflected it. Of course, that caused the ball to go wild. It's never just clean runs in a Jack Flaherty start. You know what I mean? It's always some shit like deflected by so-and-so. It's like, so. Called strike one to Arena. Too many leadoff base runners. I guess so. 1-1. But if this game finals at 2-1, is Jack Flaherty to blame and the pitching to blame, or are we gonna just blame them anyway? It's two ways to look at it. You know what I mean? It's like if he gives up just 2 runs, even 3 runs in this start, we have no business not winning it. 2-2. However, you know, if he goes off the rails, gives up like 5 runs here, then, you know, it's not, you know, that's on him. You know, Flaherty is a pretty good candidate for a bullpen move. I don't know if he can go 3 times through a rotation or a lineup anymore. I don't think his stuff has that fuck him up quality to it. Fouled away, we'll get another 2-2. And I like Jack Flaherty. I just don't know if he can be a starter anymore for whatever reason. Ball 3. 1 or 2 inning reliever, though, he'd be pretty damn near unstoppable. Nice, man. 3-2. And he walks him ball. All right, time to pull him. No, they're just going to let him keep pitching? All right. I guess we're conceding this game. GG's Mariners. For some reason, they're going to leave our struggling starter in. No, they're not. Okay, here we go. Pitching change. You're going to say, what the fuck are we doing? He clearly don't got it no more. Pulling someone new. And that'll probably be the pitching change. All right. Unless they're just trying to talk to the pitcher to buy more time here. We'll see. No, he's walking away. Okay. So we'll see Drew Summer. Damn, we really did just concede the game. Well, GG's once again, Mariners. Drew Summers will come into the game. This is our Josh Naylor lookalike, Drew Summers is. Mostly just because he's fat. That's the creativity of of my joke there. It's just 2 fat guys. Deserved though. I don't you know. Fuck them. Me all gross and fat. That's not my problem. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Sorry, just having to check something real quick. Raleigh will maybe hit. They'll probably pinch. I don't know if they'll pinch hit him, actually. We'll see. I guess. I don't know. Why do you watch it then? And if you don't watch it, why do you bet on it? If it's trash. Sure, there's other ways you can spend your time. Top of the 6th, it's a 2-1 Mariners lead. They have 2 on, nobody out. Drew Summers coming into pitch. We don't know when that'll begin, though. Hey, 1 pitch, 1 out. It may be a double play. Double play. What's up, Neil? They got the lead runner at first, and I believe they threw the ball away. Oh, sack bunt. Runners to second and third. One away. Nice. I'm sure you're a very wealthy man then. Rob Refsnyder will come up to pinch hit. This prompts another mound visit by the Tigers so they could talk about what to do. Very fun pace of play right now. Ugh. I don't know what any of that means, Kenny. I don't know why you copy and paste. I don't know what the fuck. Doing 6Ks. Oh, okay, cool. Pretty good day. Called strike one. Damn, he didn't even have 15 strikeouts or double digits in 5 innings. He's trash, bro. Might as well just stay on the IL. Team shouldn't want him. Swinging strike two. It's 0-2 now on Refsnyder with 2 on. Runners are at second and third. Yeah, Neil, May sucked. Hopefully we turn it around. 1-2. Theoretically, if you know the script, Thomas, have you made billions betting on sports? Because if I knew the script for baseball, and if I knew how the games were all going to end, I would be a billionaire. Every season. I'd start with like $15 and turn it into billions. So are you a billionaire if you know the script? And you're like the big predictor? He'd have to be Montgomery if it's scripted and he knows it. I mean, he's a billionaire. At least several times over. He may be one of the richest men on the planet. It's like, well, actually, I'm in the hole several $100,000 this year already on sports gambling. But that's irrelevant. They walked Wisdom. Yeah, they did. They just walked past. They walked Wisdom intentionally to load the bases for Emerson with 2 down and 2-1 Mariners lead. Well, I'm just saying, if the game is scripted and he has the answers and knows the answers, I wonder if he's a billionaire. I'm just asking questions. I'm jacking off right now. I'm just asking questions. JAQ. Jacking off. Just asking questions. Are you a billionaire? Can I hold $1 million or so? If not, you're gay. You guys all bear witness to him agreeing that he said he's gay if he won't give me $1 million. You all heard that. I mean, if you make billions, you know, $1 million shouldn't be shit to you. So you should let me hold $1 million. I'll get it back to you never. I'll never give it back to you. 2-2, but you should let me borrow it. Mr. Script-knowing billionaire. I'm just asking questions. I'm jacking off. Exactly, Montgomery. I'm jacking off. JAQINGOFF. I'm just asking questions. Jacking off. You know, like when conspiracy people say I'm like just asking questions. The phrase for that is when you make fun of them. That's called jacking off. And when you say it to those people, they get very pissed. Oh, that guy's over there jacking off, just talking about just question things. You know, how do you fit all them bodies in there? Oh, he's jacking off right now. No, I'm just wondering, are you a billionaire if you have the script figured out and you can bet and make millions? If damn, they hit him with the pitch. That's a terrible idea. 3-1, Mariners lead. Well, that was dumb. I don't think we should have hit him. I guess Mariners fans are crying right now. They're like, they did that on purpose. And we'll have another pitching change. Horrible fucking pace of play. What's up, Daniel? They did it on purpose. They hit our best player, Emerson. They tried to hit him in the head because they hit him in the upper right shoulder. They hit him like right here. They aimed at that again. Fucking Mariners fans. They hit our player. They hit him on purpose. Fucking Finnegan. Finnegan will come into pitch here in the top of 6. It's 3-1 Mariners. Tigers need to stop the bleeding here. Hopefully not hit another guy. How about you didn't answer my question about your billions? How come you ignored my billions of dollars questions? That's a bunch of horse shit. You're a liar. A phony. Hey, everybody. That guy right there, Thomas, he's a big fat phony. He thinks he knows the script, but he's not a billionaire. This guy's a LARPer. A live action role player. Look at Raking Love. Another LARPer. Another live action role player who left when I was torching him about his Cleveland Indians. Couldn't even defend his team's name. He ran like a little bitch. And then he came back when his boy Josh Naylor did something, I guess. There's no worse pathetic pussy than someone who runs when they've been defeated and then only shows back up when their side has retaken the lead. I've never met a more vagina man than you. Why did you let your team name be changed to the Indians or from the Indians? Why did you support that? Why do you still support your team? If the Tigers changed their team name, I wouldn't support them anymore. Especially if they let liberals bitch them into doing it. That's pathetic. Your whole team is pathetic. I'll never listen to anything you have to say again because you're a fan of a team that caved to SJW cancel culture. You should feel bad. Swing and strike one. I'm not a Commanders fan. I don't care. They're weak too. You two are the weak franchises that exist in sports. Your cautionary tales of what losing your manhood and coolness in sports is. Unfortunately, that's your legacy as a team. And that'll be a lineout. We'll go to the third commercial break of the top of the 6. That'll end the inning. 3-1, Mariners lead. Carpenter, McGonigal, Torres. But they changed for the same reason you guys did, because your owners and your team is pussy. That's why. My team's never had to change their names. My team is the Patriots and the Tigers, and we'll never have to change our name. And even if they did, my scumbag owner won't even allow that to happen. Because we're just better than all your teams. Hey, Raking, I have a question for you. Are you a Browns fan too? Are you in a bad mood because your Cleveland Browns got fleeced the fuck to death from Myles Garrett? Well, no, because they caved to SJW cancel culture. Yeah, they caved to it. That's why they changed their names. Actually, the reason they changed their names was because the people who fund your stadium said they weren't going to do it anymore. So you kind of caved to the financial interests, actually. You can win that argument with that response. I'm giving you fuel for later if anyone ever does that to you again. You have to just be like, yeah, that's literally like fucking money was involved. The stadium sponsors wouldn't continue to pay us if we didn't do that. No, you guys got ripped off. That was one of the worst. You guys got one first round pick for. Was it one first round pick or was it 2? Jared Verse never is on the field. He doesn't stay healthy. I'm sure when he's healthy, he plays great, Jared Verse. I would definitely have traded him for Myles Garrett, a guy who doesn't miss games, ever. The guy who holds the sack record, I think. Oh, you didn't get 2 first-round picks. A.J. Brown almost got the same return for the Patriots, dude. Like, all you got was a guy who's often injured, and the Patriots also got, the Eagles also got a first and like a fourth for fucking A.J. Brown. Those 2 trades shouldn't be, like, you guys got a player, so you did get something more. But the pick shouldn't be that close. You 1 fucking first-round pick, huh? Just 1. From a team that would have probably gave you more. That's the thing. It's you just didn't take more. They don't care about them first-round picks in LA. They're usually picked too low to give a shit. 1-2. I think you guys got ripped off, and I'd be in a bad mood too if I were you. But I get it. It's not, football sore subject for Cleveland people. Two. I don't watch basketball. If you ask me to name more than Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren on the Pistons, I genuinely would not be able to do so. If you ask me to name more than LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry on other teams, I probably would not be able to do so. Have the Browns won a playoff game this decade? Or did Baker get you guys one this decade? Or was that 2019? How did the last playoff series between the Tigers and Indians go? 2-2. Yeah, but the regular season. The regular season, Wob. We beat you in the regular season, though. All right, we know you screamed this for about 20 minutes earlier. We're asking about, and Carpenter will get out one away. Little ground out there. Oh yeah, you guys beat Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Congratulations, dude. So. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, dog? You're using really old playoffs right now? Why not use the most recently happened playoffs, which was last year? Why are you going so far back in time? That's awful weird. Wait, dude, in the 1984 World Series, the Tigers won it. Shut up. Your argument is invalid. We won the 1984 World Series. Listen, we won the 1984 World Series. The Cleveland Guardians have not won the World Series since World War II. Don't want to hear it. You guys aren't as good as us. Sorry. You have no response to me. Sorry. We're better than you. If I can use old seasons to win my arguments, we have 4 World Series. You have like 1. And your last one was in 1948. You're irrelevant to me. I don't have to use you anymore. I don't even have to talk to you. Your franchise is like a pit stain on the Major League Baseball history. If your franchise was deleted, nothing in Major League Baseball history would change. No, I'm bringing up the most relevant playoff in baseball, which was last season. Not 2 years ago. That doesn't matter. Both the teams are completely different than they were from 2 years ago. Last year, we're pretty much the same team. Last year, you're pretty similar. Yeah, we haven't played the playoffs though, and I've explained multiple times I do not care about regular season success. It is irrelevant to me in every single sense of the word. I do not care what a team does in the regular season. If they miss the playoffs, it was a bad year. If you make the playoffs, your team had a good year. That's as far as I go with the regular season. It does not matter if your team won 1,000 games, went undefeated. I don't find any of that like relevant at all once you're in the playoffs. None of it matters to me. Yeah, I don't know why you care so much about the regular season. Is it because the Guardians never win in the playoffs? Is that why you're upset? Is that why you're so focused on the 162 games that really don't mean anything? We beat you guys on April 7th through April 10th. We beat you all those games. How do you feel about that, loser? I don't have any reaction to that whatsoever. I'm sorry to tell you. He's so fucking mad. It's like, no, man. That's cool. We have more World Series than you. Get good. And we've won a World Series in the past 100 years. You know that if you guys don't win the World Series in 20 years, you guys haven't won the World Series in 100 years? You know you guys are on 80 years since your last World Series? That's fucking crazy, dude. When was the last time you guys won the World Series? Say it out loud. I think Hitler was still alive when you guys won your last World Series. I'm not even trying to be mean to you. That'll be a flyout, 2-away runner at first. Dog, I think Big A was still alive in Hitler, killing Jews when you guys last won a World Series. I think Adolf Eichmann was still drawing up concentration camp plans when you guys won the last World Series. No, you don't. You and no metric again. You're a Guardians fan. If your team was deleted right now, your entire team history was just deleted from baseball. Do you know that nothing in Major League Baseball history would change over the last 80 years? Like nothing. Like there'd be like 3 significant players gone. How does that make you feel? And really, those players wouldn't be gone. They just wouldn't have gone to Cleveland. like Manny Ramirez, like all those guys still would have made it to Major League Baseball. They just would have gone elsewhere. It never has, Mason. Castillo beats the shit out of the Tigers. Ferrer is coming in now with 1 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Cool. How does it feel to know that your team could be deleted from Major League Baseball and nothing would change historically? Like 4 guys wouldn't exist anymore. Cool. Your team is historically irrelevant in Major League Baseball. I hate to tell you that. You have no significant players. You have no player that's like, wow, that guy was a Guardian. Do you guys have even a Cabrera level player, a Hank Greenberg level player, a Ty Cobb level player, a Justin Verlander level player? Do you guys even have a historical level player of Tarek Skubal? Do you guys have any of that? Do you guys have any history in this sport? That's like Brad. Do you guys got an Al Kaline even? Alan Trammell? Lance? Do you guys even got a Lance Parrish? Like, yeah, no, he wasn't. Jose Ramirez has a really big triple crown. Yeah, I remember when Jose Ramirez won a triple crown. That was really cool. No, I'm naming actual legends of Major League Baseball. Do you guys have any of those? Yeah, Ty Cobb's a real rando. Do you guys have any player in your entire franchise history that's on any kind of level of Hank Greenberg? You don't even know your team's history. Fucking, what a loser, dude. You don't even know your team could be deleted and literally nothing changes from baseball. Like nothing, not a single thing. No, no, there isn't. Your best franchise player is like Grady Sizemore or some shit like that. It's pathetic. A guy who barely made it into the Hall of Fame. Wow. Kenny Lofton. He's a bit under Hank Greenberg, I would say, all time. I don't even know if he's on near the same level as Greenberg. But hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you got one guy that's all right. I wouldn't take him over as single player I just said, but you guys. Yeah, I've never heard of that guy. He could be deleted and baseball wouldn't change at all. Yeah, none of those guys are good. I don't think any of those guys are even as good as Lou Whitaker. Riley Green's about to be struck out because that's a strike. Oh no, the Mariners can't challenge. Ball 1-1-2. Impossible. Cleveland's the best team in the league. Cleveland is a two-time defending World Series champion, according to this guy. I think Cleveland's undefeated, right? Raking. Corey Kluber. Corey Kluber is not even is he even in the Hall of pretty good? Is he even in the Hall of guys above a 4.0 career ERA? I'm telling you, your team's best player is Grady Sizemore historically. I'm not even joking. It's fucking Grady Sizemore. 3-2. He was the peak of Cleveland Guardians. I guess it's actually Jose Ramirez, but that's not very good. That your historical best player is in the modern era of baseball. Once again, proving my point that you could delete this team's entire history and nothing changes. Yeah, a guy who hit 350 a 500 hitter with 200 fucking 50 average. Cool, man. Again, nothing really lost if you get rid of Jim Tomei. Yeah, you're not saying anything that makes me go, "Oh, you're right." It's just, yeah, I don't think baseball changes if you get rid of Jim Tomei. It's just yeah, it's the same sport. You lose 500 home runs or so from the history of baseball. I don't think so. You haven't listed a single guy better than Ty Cobb yet, so the argument's completely lost there. I don't think you've listed a single guy better than Al Kaline yet, have you? That'll be fouled off as 0-1. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Have you ever heard of a player on the Guardians, historically? His last name is Eaton or something like that. Eaton. Oh, and 2, 2 outs, 2 on. Ball 1, 1-2 or 2-2. Oh, cool. Where the fuck was the other ball at? Three two now, I suppose. Sorry, I don't talk to gay people, Raking Love. You're gonna have to just keep talking to yourself, bud. Once again, I'll give you like you know, you didn't do a very good job trolling there. You didn't even engage. See, you know the issue. In order to be good at trolling, Raking Love, you gotta like actually like get into what you're doing. You kind of aren't. I don't know how to describe this to you because you're kind of retarded. So I don't know if I can explain this to you. When you're doing it, it's too obvious that you're trying to be funny and troll. Um, you're not very good at what you do. Raking leave. And I wish you were. I'd love to have a good funny troll around the channel, not someone who like I don't know, man. You're so fucking unfunny. I don't even know how to describe it. Like I'm pretty sure whenever you talk, everybody around you just goes, ugh, and sighs. Like you're that kind of person where you think like you're this kind of edgy, funny guy, but the reality of you is it's so fucking sad, dude. I'd kill myself if I were you. If I'm being honest, if I lived the way you do and I did the things you do, at the end of the day, I'd hate myself so much, I'd kill myself. I'm just being honest with you, bud. If that's a foul ball, its own too. Oh, that's not a good sign. Not sure why we brought this guy into it. I'd even rather have seen Zach Short come in, probably. Base loaded. 2 away. Never a good thing to load the base with 2 outs. Ball 1. Uh-huh. Well, I'm not 34. Uh-huh. Your mom loves me. I fucked her last night. Why do you think I couldn't stream yesterday? I was busy fucking your mom. Jones flies out. Oh, well. Top 7. 3-1 Mariners. Yeah, I don't care if they strike my channel. I've been strucken before, and then I win. I don't care. Young, Rodriguez, and Naylor. Uh-huh. You probably prey on young women. He says after I just told him I fucked his mom. I feel like there's a lot of projection happening right now. You have something you'd like to talk about, Raking Leave? The specific number makes it very weird, Raking Leave. Are you trying to tell us something about yourself? This is a very weird line of attack. The very odd specificity here kind of makes it seem like you're like, yeah, just like me. This is what I do. I'm Raking Leave. Hmm. Can never really trust someone who does what you do. Raking Leaves. I have a question generally for you. When you were a Minnesota Twins fan a couple years ago, what happened? By the way, you're not slick, dude. You know I've known it's you the entire time you've been Raking Leaves, right? By the way, guys, this guy's a Minnesota Twins fan. He's not a Guardians fan. Why do you think I've been so rude? I'm friends with most of the Guardians fans on this channel. This guy is like, I forgot what his original name was. It's something like Dick Sucker 90 69 69. I take dick in the butthole. I forgot what his name was. I don't think about the guy, but he's been trolling this channel. Get this. He's been trying to do this on this channel for 7 straight years. By the way, this is a person who's been doing this exact gimmick for 7 straight. Pre-COVID, he was doing this. One away. Yeah, I fucked his mom really good. He's a Minnesota Twins fan that fell apart emotionally back in 2024 when his team collapsed. And then last year, he spent all year pretending to be a Guardians fan the whole time. Can't remember what gay name you used to go by though. Raking leave. What was it like? If I'm a pedophile or 69, was that your name? I literally don't remember what it was. It was something stupid. Who knows? But I hope you know you haven't gotten away with it. That's why I've been very shitty to you since you've come here. 2-0. And he's back to his I own you. So you're not very good at this, man. You could have acted completely confused as to what the fuck I'm talking about, Raking. This is why you're not good at this, man. You give yourself away every time. Listen, dude. Don't make me show everybody what you look like. I'll pull up your mugshot. Nuzdar, I will pull up your mugshot right now. I know what you did in Tennessee, buddy. Do you want to see your mugshot? Nuzdar Hamdoon, are you sure you want to do that when you got arrested for your racist shit? Hamdoon arrested. Man arrested in connection with racially charged graffiti at South Nashville Park. Nuzdar, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, Nuz. This is who this person is, by the way. That's his real head. This is who this person is, by the way. This is who that person talking to us is right now. Saying I look like a pedophile. Do you see why I called it projection from Nuzdar here? You just admitted to being Nuzdar. Nuz, you admit to when you're like you just admitted that you're Nuzdar, dude. And then when you forgot that you got arrested, somehow I think you forgot. That's what you look like, dog. Just as a reminder to everybody that that's who's talking to us right now. That's who that guy is, by the way. That'll be a walk. 1 on, 1 out for Naylor. I wonder if the Tigers are going for a new pitcher. No, I think Rodriguez just stole second, though. Pretty obvious move. Very rare to get him. Runner at second, 1 out, 1-0. Anyway. Do you all see why I don't really you know what I mean? Why it's like him calling everybody a pedophile is the funniest form of projection that may ever actually exist. 1-1. 1-2. Weird that he shut up after I showed the that picture though. One two with the runner at second, one away. Finnegan steps off. 3-1, top 7. That'll be the second out of the inning. Looks kind of like a pop up. And it is in foul territory, one away. Two down, runner at second. Yeah, I would say so. And the Catholic Church kind of protects him, it seems. Julio steals all the way to third, so he steals second and third. Nice job by Rodriguez. Two down, runner at third now, and that'll end the inning. Oh no, that's a double. Well, 4-1. Tigers probably lose this game. We're probably not going to get 5 runs out this team today. So GG's to the Mariners. We'll see how it plays though. When our bats are cold, they're cold. At least we didn't get swept. Now I have to sit through another fucking pitch. Nothing worse than pitching changes. Thomas is complaining. It's annoying. Yeah. You're right, Allison. Thomas, I'm going to keep asking about the billions of dollars. How much have you made gambling because you can predict the future and you know the scripts? Why are you not a billionaire? If sports are scripted. Oh shit, Tyler Holden's in. Yeah, we're quitting. Bottom 7 or top 7, 4-1. Mariners lead. Runner at first, 2 away. Yeah, I guess. Let Keith strike out just like Jones did. It would have been the same at bat. I don't know what everyone's bitching about. Hell, at least Keith, fucking Jones put it in play. Keith would have just struck out on 3 pitches. Like he does every other time against the lefty. You just said you know the script. You said, and I quote, I know the scripts with like a weird winky face, if I remember correctly. You said, and I quote, I know the scripts. If you know the scripts, then how are you not a billionaire? Did they change them on you at the last second specifically so you can't do that? I don't know why we brought in Holton. We're clearly trying to lose this game here. 2 on, 2 out. You sound stupid because you don't know how to talk. You're like, the games are scripted and I know the scripts. All right, why aren't you a billionaire then? I don't know the scripts. I don't work for the league. It's obviously scripted though. Okay, so why did you say you know the scripts then? Uh-huh. You said you know the script though, not that you know they're scripted. There's a big difference in those two statements. So now you don't even actually know if they're actually scripted because you don't know the scripts. You just have a feeling that they're scripted. That's cool, I guess. I feel like you owe me $1,000. How does that? Because just some rules and arbitrary lines. You owe me $1,000, and that's just because I have a feeling you do, and I know you do. Based on what? I'll never answer. Because I'd like to ask you why the games are rigged, but you'll never answer my question. You retards never answer that question. So I don't engage with you. On any kind of real level. That's a foul ball. You have to go back. 2-2. Runners at first, third. 2 out. 4-1. Why do I do these games? Because they take 2.5 hours out of my pretty busy day. Gonna watch them anyway. Do you not watch TV without your family? Or do you do every single thing with every member of your family at all times? If so, that's a little weird, dude. Is your wife with you right now as you watch my live streams every day? Are your children with you right now as you watch my live streams every day? Cool. That's not a proof of anything being rigged. That's just coincidence. Besides, we're talking about baseball, not basketball. Basketball is a fake sport. We're talking about baseball, not the WWBA or WWENBA. You know, we're not. That's a fake sport. Dude, when all of your officials are basically indicted by the FBI, it's very obvious that the league is rigged. When every single time a historic franchise needs a great player, they get one. The league is obviously rigged. Like the Mavericks trade away Luca and then immediately get Cooper Flag. Yeah, that whole league is rigged. You can't use basketball. That's too obvious. That'd be like, sports are rigged. Have you heard of this thing called WWE? Have you heard of professional wrestling? I saw a guy beat up a guy with his penis. I'm pretty sure that sport is fake. Sports are rigged. There's my example. You can't use the NBA. That's it. That's like saying, did you know that that YouTube boxing is fake? Everyone's like, wow. Did you know that Jake Paul's never actually won a real boxing match? Ah! Sports are rigged. Did you know that the 1920 Black Sox lost that game on purpose? Sports are rigged. I don't know. Do you have any actual evidence that they rigged the games in baseball, not professional basketball? Because we're talking about baseball. I don't even watch basketball. That's a boring sport. That's fake. What do you got for proof in baseball? As you can tell, I'm open to my mind being pushed towards something being fake. I'm not saying that it's impossible that they're rigged. What's your evidence? Do you have any? Do you have anything that would convince anybody or no? Because I can buy the NBA. You could convince me. I've been convinced that's a fake sport. Convince me of baseball. What's the proof? So once again, it's just coincidences. All right, cool. What about in 2001 when the Diamondbacks won the World Series over the Yankees? Kind of shit on them too. Explain. Thank you. I'll take your call off the air. Why didn't the Yankees win the World Series in 2001 and the Diamondbacks beat them? Kind of smoked them too. Played with their testicles and ripped their dicks right off. I mean, what happened? Why didn't they rig that one for New York to win it? Hell, Yankees got there. They were one of the best teams in baseball. They wouldn't even have to do any real rigging. Just have the Yankees win because they're the best team at that point, right? Seems a little stupid to let the Diamondbacks beat them. What's the point of that? There goes your there goes every single fucking piece of logic you have for those weird like coincidence situations, right? Because it's like, I don't know, sometimes shit just happens in baseball. It's fucking pretty random. What year did was that Braves World Series championship in? Was it recent when they've had one of the best rosters in baseball for a decade? Or was it in the 90s when they also had one of the best teams in baseball history? Wow, what a coincidence that the Braves, who fielded one of the best rosters over the last decade, pretty consistently, except for last year when they were injured, and that's why they weren't so good. Wow, they won a World Series in the last 10 years, one of the best rosters in the MLB. That's crazy. Wow, the Dodgers won a World Series. What did that Dodgers World Series win happen in the last, I don't know, 5 years? Because if so, oh, that's crazy. The team that spends $8 billion on their payroll won the World Series. Crazy. Uh-huh. So you have no proof that any of it's rigged. Listen, buddy, the game, the sport would play out differently if the game was rigged. Do you really think the Yankees would have one World Series in the last 26 their last World Series was 2009, the Yankees? They just do that now. The Yankees have just agreed to be a shitty team. That's interesting. Why? Why did the Guardians agree to have an 80-year World Series drought? Why did the Cubs agree to an 100-year drought? Why did the Red Sox agree to something similar? Why do these teams agree to these things? Do you have an answer for that? Why do like the Pirates agree to just be dog shit every year? Or the Marlins, for example. Why did they agree to just be an embarrassing laughing stock of pro baseball every year? Why is that? What is, why would those teams always agree to that and it never changes? If the sport is rigged, right? Like they could probably change who the worst teams are to make the sport really big. Maybe every 10 years, you're every, what the hell? Why? How did Miguel Cabrera and Justin Verlander and all those really great Tigers teams never just be given a World Series? You would have thought in 2012 with Verlander and Cabrera, the face of hitting and pitching in professional baseball, they'd have gave the Tigers a World Series, but I guess not. I don't even know how you get a World Series given to your team. If it's be the most expensive team, Tigers should have won one by now. Shit. We were number one payroll for like 2 or 3 years in the teens. Just weird. I guess we just agreed to never win one. Yeah, that's right. I'm the devil. I'm literally the devil. I am Lucifer. I support Lucifer. He's a good guy. Runners at first and third, nobody on, nobody out. Or runners at first, third, nobody out. Sorry. Medieval man, Thomas, I support the Luciferian takeover of society. What do you say to that? Lucifer was a good man. He gave us knowledge that your stupid lord tried to take from us and make us retards. But thank God for Lucifer and him bringing light into our lives and making us smart people who can reason and like have logic on this planet. Otherwise, we'd just be little retards for God. It'd be a terrible way to be. Perez with the hit. That'll be a double down the line, potentially. That'll get a run in. It's 4-2. Runners at second and third now. You mean number stuff? Yeah, I know exactly what that is, dude. Why do you think I picked the name Dirty Rob? My name isn't even Robert, dude. My name's Tyler. Trust me, you think you're smart, man. You're like behind me by several steps in this. Oh, it's a triple. We scored 2 runs. It's 4-3 Tiger. It's 4-3 Mariners. All of a sudden, Tigers are down by a run. There's going to be a new pitching visit here. They might be pulling pitchers. Listen, my father invented gematria and all those gay numerology things you're talking about. He is Lucifer 666 himself, Mr. Devilman. Blaze it 420, 69, 67. You don't understand numerology, piss baby, piss boy. Your number is 6969, gay 420, gay. Fucking own that guy, dude. He doesn't even know what just hit him, dude. I fucking smoked him. What's up, Tyler? Hell yeah, Tyler. Brother's a 35-year-old reliever on the Red Sox that throws 103. Is Chapman? Oh yeah, Chapman's a freak of nature. I think it has to do with the fact, how tall is he? Like 6'5 plus 6'6? No, my grandpa is a lead mason, so I just assume a lot of power naturally. Thomas, you don't understand how much more powerful I am than you. I'm going to personally make you lose your next 4 bets. You don't understand what you... Matt Vierling hitting here. Spear is going to come into pitch a lefty, so they're going to bring in Matt Vierling. We're in the bottom of the 7th here. It's a 4-3 Mariners lead. Tigers have a big triple by Perez, which clears the bases and puts the Tigers within a run. Nobody out, runner at third. Good spot to be in. Just need a fly ball to tie this thing back up. Thomas, any comment about the game? You had a lot of them earlier about my baseball team. Kevin 6'5", 6'4". Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a pretty big boy. Guerrero is also 6'5". Yeah, those guys when they're big like that, I feel like you can throw harder a little longer than most people. Like anywhere over 6'5", I think is where you can just kind of naturally hit them high numbers for a really long time. Verlander's what 6'5", 6'6", I want to say, which also probably contributes to his ability to throw hard at like his older age that he's at. 0-2 on another foul ball. Guerrero 6'8". Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Verlander's deceptively tall, right? 6'5". Yeah, I thought so. Thomas, I don't know if you've caught on. You're the only person I act like this to because you come in here acting like the way you do. I'm fucking with you, dude. And you really haven't figured that out yet because you're like a guy who thinks he's a legitimate hard ass and people should be afraid of you. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand that you haven't caught on that I'm kind of mocking you. I hope you understand that, Thomas. I'm mocking you. I'm making fun of you by acting just like you. Fucking dipshit. Scubo pitch well today, and plus you have batshit schizophrenic views on sports and rigging things, and you should probably get on some medicine. Why not? Here's McGonigal. Yeah, I heard he went 5 innings, gave up a couple hits, had 6 strikeouts. That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Thought he'd be a little bit more dominant, but about as good as you can go, right? Yeah, Beerling grounded out, of course. I'm pretty sure Carey could have just lifted a fly out there, but two one, 2-2, swing and strike. Come on, Kevin, just flare it somewhere. Man, he gets out on another shitty hit. Nice little shitty flare out. 2 down. Here's Torres. Maybe a single here would be cool. He's due for a hit, right? And he's got one, so maybe he gets one. Are we gonna have to sit through another fucking pitching change, dude? Good God. I think we are. Son of a bitch. No, he can't. Yeah, he just came in. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I just counted. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. My apologies. Yeah, I miscounted. I was like, how they got? How's that already 3? Wouldn't shock me if Seattle was allowed to change pitchers though. They won't lie in third place without. Are you talking about Hayo Lee? 1-2, fouled away. Well, there's a ball and then a called strike, and then the next pitch fouled away. Looks like we're stranding that runner. Fuck, we'll be down by one still unless somebody decides to come through here. Need a hit. Wild pitch, something. Come on. Nah, ball 2-2. He's over for his last 7. Yeah, he's really due for a hit then. 2-2. Let's hope for something good. And he strikes out. What a shitty at bat. All right, well, we'll head to the top of the 8th. Tigers make a dent in the lead. It's 4-3 now, so Tigers put themselves back in the game. Now down to it by just a run, so hey, this is a game all of a sudden. Mariners can't rest on their scruples here now. Wisdom, Emerson, and Pareda, however you want to say that. We are back. Gonna step out, have a bogey. Give me one moment. Back in just a second. All right, here we go. We're back. Sorry about that. What do we got? A 2-2 count here on Wisdom. Haven't missed in a single at bat. And Wisdom strikes out, 1 away. We are in the top of the 8th here. It's a 4-3 Mariners lead. Emerson's up now with 1 away. Ball 1. What we got? 1-1 still. Oh. Shouldn't have touched that. I think I fucked my whole mic setup. Let me see. Oh, we're good. We're good. 1-2. One and 2 here on Emerson with 1 away in the top of the 8th. Tigers trying to keep it a 1-run game to get to the bottom of the 8th, maybe take a lead, and then Emerson strikes out, 2 away. Try to take a lead in the bottom of the 8th, force a save situation top 9. That's the ideal way to go about it. Take the lead late and shockingly. Fingers crossed. Dun, 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 dun. Uh, 1-0. Ah, damn it. 2-out hit. Ugh. Hopefully they don't make us sit through a pitching change. Ball got deflected by McGonigal. Short, unable to make a play. Ball 1 to Young. Top of the order here for the Mariners. Top 8, 4-3. Runner at first, 2 away. Mariners up by 1. They're trying to add to it. Tigers hoping to stop them here and hold them to 0 so they can try to get a 2 runs and claim a lead in the 9th. Nope. And ball makes its way through the infield. Runner will get over to third. It'll be 1st and 3rd now with 2 away. Ah, shit. Not ideal. Here's Julio Rodriguez with 2 on, 2 out. Called strike 1. Hopefully Anderson has something here for Julio Rodriguez. We'll see. Hey, there we go. We get Julio out. That's one less scary batter for the 9th. That's a good thing. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more sody pop. I'm very thirsty. All of a sudden, I shouldn't have ate some of them pop or some of that chips. Rodriguez grounds into a force out. They take the guy at second. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Green, Dingler, and probably Jahmai Jones, I guess. Ugh. We're back. Oh shit, I forgot to pause that. All right, I'll be right back. Need some soup. What's that? 2 in a minute. They're bringing in Bizzardo is going to come into pitch for the Mariners. So it'll be Green, Dingler, and Jones, unless he pinch hits for somebody. I don't know who. Against Bizzardo. See if we can't find 2 runs here, take a lead, and get a save in the top of the 9th. Let's see if we can't pull it off. One of the best ways to win a game, really. What's the word on Riley Green? Oh, he's 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout today. So he hasn't had the greatest day at the plate. He could use a big moment, like a double or a homer here. He's up right now. And he grounds out on the first pitch, 1 away. Well, that at bat, I don't think he'll bat again in this game now, no. He just batted. He got out. He's 0 for, what is he, 0 for 3 now with the strikeout and a walk? So that was Riley Green's day. He just batted again, and he's done. I'm doubting he'll bat again. Unless the Tigers pop off here. But, you know. Here's Dingler now with nobody on and 1 away. Done. It's 0-2 now on Dingler. It's fouled away to remain 0-2. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It helps out our little channel here. I'd appreciate you. We hit the like goal, so I appreciate that. So I'm not too concerned, but it'd be cool. 1-2. And Dingler goes down looking, 2 away. Here's Zach Short. Well, that sucks. So the 9th inning is setting up to be Torkelson, McKinstry, and Perez. That'll be interesting. Perez hitting a walk-off, something I'm not ready for. One one. Come on, Short, do something. Shock the world. It'll be 2-2. Ball misses. By the way, it'll be 2-2 now. Two down here in the bottom of the eighth. It's a 4-3 Mariners lead. Tigers hoping to at least get a run here to set up a more exciting ninth inning potentially. Three two. Hey, a walk and a torque bomb. Let's go. We could use it. Let's hope. Three two on short. We'll see what happens. Hopefully a walk or something. That'd be pretty cool. And he gets out. Well, at least he went down swinging and he flies out. We'll head to the top of the ninth. It'll be Naylor, Arizarena, and Raleigh. Naylor, Arizarena, and Raleigh here in the top of the ninth. It's 4-3. Mariners lead by 1. They're looking to add to it to make their save situation in the bottom of the ninth a little easier. Tigers obviously hoping for a quick inning to keep it to 2 runs to win. We'll see how everything plays out. Naylor, Arizarena, and Raleigh. Will Vest will come in to pitch the top of the ninth. Plug it, might as well. Ninth inning Vest. Let's hope we get the rare ninth inning Vest appearance, you know? That's who shows up. It's not like his like evil twin Phil Vest. West. Either way, top 9. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters are due. That's Naylor, Arizarena, Raleigh. And that's a nice car, I suppose. Someone out there revving their street. Like, pop, 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 pop. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, we'll see Will Vest take on Naylor, Arizarena, and Raleigh. Tough group of hitters to have to deal with. Strike 1 to Naylor. Nice start to the at-bat. Fouled away. What we got, 0-2 on Naylor. Can they get him out? Always a tricky thing for Tigers. Fouls off the pitch. We'll have another 0-2 coming. All right, what do we got? Foul ball, so it's still 0-2. Hey. Injury timeout for the someone who took a foul ball. Anyway, hopefully this everyone's good and we're ready to resume play. It's 0-2 when they do resume. We got a 1-2 and damn it, he gives a bit. The fuck did he go and get that? Yeah. Well, he goes up and chases the ball and pokes it in the left field. One on, nobody out. Let's hope Arena maybe hits into one. Maybe turn 2. Swing and strike 1. Boy. It's a 0-1 count. Oh, they caught Naylor stealing. He tried to go down to second. He got thrown out. Nice job by Tiger's Company and Co. Will Vest caught him, so he kind of got picked off. Good work. 1 away. And a 0-1 count on Arena. And they hit Arena with the pitch. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Raleigh. And he went into second hard. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course he does. So 1 on, 1 out once again now. Here's Raleigh. Gotta hope for maybe a double play ball, man. So 1 on Raleigh on a called strike. Better run down. 2-2. They went with a back pick attempt and he's safe at first. Of course he was. Basketball is what he does. He slides hard. Runs through people. Plays a physical way in a sport that isn't really necessary. Ugh. It's 0-2 on Raleigh. It's 0-2 with a runner at first, one away. Ooh. And they get Raleigh looking to that ends the inning. Oh, they did throw out Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler picked off Arena at first. There's 2 outs, and then Raleigh goes down on the next pitch. Now we'll head to the bottom of the ninth. It's 4-3. Tigers got some momentum. They catch a couple guys on the base pass. They get a strikeout looking. Now let's head to the bottom of the ninth. It'll be Torque, McKinstry, and Perez here in the bottom of the ninth. 4-3 Mariners lead, 1-run game. Tigers need 2 to win, 1 to tie. Let's see if we can't find the runs. They got to be out there somewhere. They're going to bring in Andreas Muniz. Here in the bottom of the ninth. Obviously, it'll be Torque, McKinstry, and Perez. The Perez walk-off is going to hit so different here in a minute. Are you guys all seated and ready for the Perez walk-off this afternoon? Bit sore, eh? Tigers don't play tomorrow, do they? I'll check the schedule, but I should be back tomorrow for the Tigers, or their next game anyway. We're just waiting. I'm just standing up to stretch out a little bit. Probably wrap it up pretty quick after the game goes final this afternoon. Tomorrow. Oh no, they don't play tomorrow, so I'll be off tomorrow. But then we'll be back for the Twins series. We should do every game unless something comes up and I can't, of course. So Muniz, whichever one however you say it, is in to pitch for the Mariners. Tigers will send Torkelson, McKinstry, and Perez to the plate, depending on any pinch hitters. But it's already on the mound, so I doubt any pinch hitters. Oh no. Torque pops up, 1 away. Fuck, 2 down. Not good. 4-3, bottom 9, 1 away. McKinstry the hitter. We need a hit and a homer or something to win this game. Let's go with that odds. Let's just hope something happens. Anything here. Ball 1. Called strike. It's 1-1. Two one. Three one. Hey, McKinstry will walk. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Perez to hit the walk-off like we were talking about. I almost don't even know if I need to watch this because I already know what's about to happen. Unlike that one guy, I actually have the script for this game. You guys ready for a Perez walk-off home run? I know I am. Make it happen, Perez, for the one time. Ball 1. I feel like if he got a hit, he'd be almost 200 hitter. 2-0. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? 2-0 on Perez. They're afraid to pitch to him right now. I can feel it. 3-0. I can feel the fear. Three-0. Call it strike 1. It's 3-1 now on Perez. Perez will walk. 2 on, 1 out. Uh-oh. Okay. Here's Matt Vierling. Oh, Matt Vierling's up. Here's Matt Vierling now with 2 on and 1 out. Well, they walked my boy Perez. He couldn't walk that bad boy off. Now they're going to have a meeting at the mound here. I doubt they're going to pull pitchers already. Do hate mound visits so much. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream a little bit. Gets more people in here. It just looks a little bit better, I suppose. Vierling up with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the 9th, though. That's ball 1. Good start to the at-bat if you're Matt V. Better calls time. We got 2-0. Haven't missed a pitch. Come on. No, it's called strike 1. 2-1. Come on, Mr. Vierling for the one time. Hit a gap. Hit the gap shot, Mr. V. Two on. 2-2. Called strike. Damn it. Not idea. Come on, Matty V. Just get a hit. Tie this thing up. Set up the next run. Be a hero for the one time. Vierling effectively just moves the runners over to second and third. Now, a single could win the game if McGonigal can come through for the one time. McGonigal up with runners at second and third. A base hit here could win the game. Are they going to give him anything to hit? We'll see. It's 1-0 McGonagall. Or ball 1 to McGonagall. Damn it. Oh, no, wait a minute. Tigers win! 5-4. Tigers win on a walk-off base hit by Kevin McGonagall. Perez and McKinstry score. Tigers win 5-4. Walk-off McGonagall. We did it. What a comeback. Hell yeah, boys. That's why you never give up. That's 5 out of the... That's our 5th win of the month, right? Yeah, that's number 5. 5 out of the 20 we got to get this month to get to 42 and 45. Hell yeah, dude. 5-1 in June. Good ass comeback win. GG's to the Mariners fans. We came back on you. Told you we were coming back. I just thought it would be Perez to homer. All right, Tigers get to what are we at now? 26 and 39. No, it's 27-39. And Mr. McGonagall comes through, our rookie of the year. Will Vest gets a win. Nice job by the pitching staff all day today. Even Flaherty, who gave up 3 runs, he had a really good start. 3 runs. He went 5, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Bullpen was phenomenal, except for Finning and giving up a run. But everyone came in, did their parts. It was a really great work. Obviously, Perez had a triple. McGonagall had a home run and that walk-off single. McGonagall had 3 RBIs today, the homer and 2 runs there, and Perez had 2 himself. What a good afternoon for everybody involved. McGonagall carried us to a big win, 27 and 39, just 12 games under 500. Woohoo! It's a good game. That's a good day for us. Let's go see what the Twins did. Oh, they're better than us right now. Oh, well. What a win. Well, now we know that our boy's clutch. But all right, boys, I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. I've got a few things I still want to do yet this afternoon. I'm gonna go meet some people and probably get some ice cream or something like that. So I'm probably gonna go get this all planned out and done for. I plan on being live for the next game on Tuesday. There isn't a game tomorrow, but I might pop in and stream for a little bit if I ain't have anything going on. We'll figure that out when the time comes. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for a fun ass stream. Make sure you leave a like on the way out if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. We're up at 26. That's really good. Appreciate that. Thank you all for a fun stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry you had to watch me fight with 2 guys for a lot of it, but hey, we won the game anyway. We win the series. We win another series. We won all our series this month. It's been a good month for us. 5-1. Really good. We want to go 20-7 this month to try to get back to really close to 500. 20-7 is a good mark to aim for, and we're now 5-1. That's a really good start to the month here. The offense came back to life, which is good. 37 runs this month, which is great. Everything's looking up. So let's hope we keep this up. Let's hope when we go play, I think we play Minnesota next, actually. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we play the Twins next. So we play 1, 2, 3 games against Minnesota. That'll be interesting. We should be able to kind of get ourselves back into 3rd, boys. Let's hope so. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, as always. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And, of course, it's always go Tigers, especially when we're back on our winning. Hopefully we can keep this going. I'll see y'all later this week, probably Tuesday. Peace out. Go Tigers. And bye-bye. Have a good